Unit 10, Lesson 1. So what if we are not given the center and the radius, and we still want to write the equation for the circle on the coordinate plane? Again, that goes in this form up here. So first thing, we need to find the radius, or if we're actually just using this formula, we need to find the radius squared. So how do we find the distance between any 2 points? We know that to find the distance between 2 points, that is Pythagorean theorem. Right? And what is the distance between the center and a point on the circle? That is the radius. So again, we can use Pythagorean theorem. So we're going to look at the x values of the center and the point on the circle. The distance between 1 and 5 is 4. Always plus in Pythagorean theorem. The distance between the y's, 2 and -1, that is 3. And that will equal our radius squared, because again, we have a point on the circle, we have the center, and we're looking for this length here. So again, the green is the distance between the x's, the blue is the distance between the y's, and since we have a right triangle, we can use Pythagorean theorem to find our radius. And so that would give us 25 equals our radius squared, which again is what we need for this formula. If they ask me for the radius, then I can just take the square root of both sides. So once we've done that, we're given the center, we found the radius squared, we're going to substitute into the equation. So a point on the circle, so again I'm going to just sketch a little diagram. Point on the circle is 3, 3. Our center is 3, -1. Okay, and we want to write the standard equation of the circle. So we have our center, so I'm going to just substitute that into my form now, again taking the opposite signs of each one. And now, in order to finish my equation, I need the radius squared. So we need this distance here, and we're going to use our Pythagorean theorem. The distance between 3 and 3 is 0. The distance between 3 and -1 is 4, and that will equal our radius squared. 0 squared is 0. 4 squared is 16 equals our radius squared, and again, this is what we need to finish our equation. So there's our answer. We'll do this again. A point on the circle is 2, 1. The center is 4, -3. We need the radius squared because they give us the center, so we can substitute that in. X minus 4 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals, we need the radius, so again we're going to use our distance or Pythagorean theorem. The distance between 2 and 4 is 2 units. The distance between 1 and -3 is 4 units, and that equals our radius squared. Again, we made this little right triangle here. 2 squared is 4, 4 squared is 16 equals our radius squared. So 20 is the radius squared, and that's what we need to finish our equation here.